I just turned down another road. It's about 7:30 at night, December 6, 2019. Driving around in a very creepy area in southeastern Wisconsin. Usually when I'm coming back from somewhere, I like to hop on these old roads like this because what the heck was that? You just never know it. So basically it looked like a deer lake back there in the middle of the road. I'm not driving back there to go see either. Anyways, as I was saying, I like to take the roads less traveled, especially at night, because it's like you just don't know what can be lurking about and what you can run into. At least I'd like to be able to see something and report it. I guess report's a strong word. Not really reported. I'd share it with people with like-minded views on the paranormal or cryptid, whatever you want to call it. I've always kind of been into the cryptids. Even when I was little, I was fascinated with Bigfoot, but you know, when you're little, you only hear stories out west, you know, in the Pacific Northwest, that's where Bigfoot is. And I've been to the Seattle area 2 times now, and this was a few years back, and just loved it out there. I've hiked out there, I've camped out there, and I shared an image a while back, or a few days ago. I started to go through the photos of my Greenwater Lake hike, which is out by Mount Baker in Washington, and I definitely found something in that photo that I was blown away. And then my brother, when he heard that I was into cryptid research, he says, you know, that Greenwater Lake hike we did was a very well-known area for Bigfoot. Well, of course, most of the state of Washington is very known for Bigfoot. So, super excited, and of course, I definitely want to try to get back out west. It was in my plans this year, but it kind of fell through, so let's see what 2020 brings, that hopefully I can get back out there and get on some hikes and get some photos and hopefully get some results sent back to you all. Like I said, I was excited for the photo that I went back and looked at from 2015, and I just took it with, I think that photo came from my smartphone. I had a Samsung Galaxy S7 at that time, and my brother had a Nikon camera, which I took some images with it, but I wasn't like a pro at it by then, because digital cameras I wasn't that familiar with. I come from the years of film photography, but now I'm getting the hang of digital photography with digital cameras. So I have a Canon EOS Rebel that I've been playing around with, taking images. Just taking a drive through here. I'm gonna also, there's a road up here that I'm gonna take, and it goes through a marsh, and I don't recall if I ever drove through it at night. I may have a couple times, but that's gonna make me a little nervous, so pray for me. Just driving along, seeing if I can see anything. We're kind of coming up on some farmland here, so there's cornfields that are pretty much cut down now, but on both sides of me. So it's all open field. This video is running already at 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes. So I'm running this video off of my Samsung 9 Galaxy, and I'm hoping it will allow might take a little bit long video footage. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of testing it out, and let's just see what we can see. I mean, even if I come up with nothing, which is typical when you're video recording stuff, it's still the excitement of it all. Just driving along. There's a farm off to the left here, and then we're gonna come into a little tiny town. And then once I get partway through town, I'm gonna drive down another road where it's gonna turn into a dirt road, and then it's gonna be all marsh on either side of me. So you'll have to forgive me if I start babbling along as through it, because I'm probably gonna be a little bit nervous. So here we are coming in through the little town. Coming up to railroad crossing. This is the road that I was telling you about. This house off over here to my right is I'm not a fan of, because I can feel haunted presence there. I always get like such strong paranormal energies when I'm near it. Alright, so we're just gonna drive a little ways down this road. It's blacktop now. But once I go around, it's kind of an S curve, it's gonna turn into a dirt road. And then I guess, let's see the magic begin. Oh, here we go, it's turning into dirt road here. So here we keep your eyes open, people. Oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this alone. I must be nuts. My doors are locked. I know that sounds crazy, but seriously, you just don't know. You know, you hear of these creatures that they come up to people's vehicle as they're driving, and people would be driving like 50, 55 miles per hour, and the creature can run just as fast as the vehicle. So I can only imagine, with me going 25 miles per hour right now, if something came out. Oh, it's a very bumpy road. If something came out, yeah, and I don't know how fast I can go, because, you know, gravel roads, you can kind of skid a little. So, okay, so now we're kind of more into the marsh area. Video when I get home. So this marsh area has had numerous reportings of creatures. One of the famous creatures is a marsh monster, which probably could be depicted as Bigfoot, that lives out in this area. Is like lots of ruts, and it's like knocking my phone off the mount here, so I apologize if the video image is a little shaky. Okay, now we're back on blacktop, but as you can see, I mean, here, I can pull this off here. You can see this is just creepy, huh? So I'm kind of coming out of the marsh area a little bit. I think part of the marsh is off to the right still. And then we got some residential. Like, seriously, there's reports of marsh monsters, then there's people that live out here. How? No way could I live out here. Okay, I take that back. I used to live out in this area. I don't anymore, but I I moved to the city. I'm still always will be a country girl at heart, though. I apologize tremendously for the shakiness of this video. I pulled my phone off the mount. All right, we're coming up to a stop sign now. Well, I guess we'll go back and review the video, but I just wanted to kind of do a night run with this to see if anything pops up. If you guys see anything, feel free to comment and let me know. Have a great evening, and happy St. Nicholas Day.